Hello, Miss Aini. Yeah, I'm Noreen. I'm the one who just got injured this morning. I got some scratch all over my hand and very numb on my face, like tingling sensation. I'm in very pain condition right now. I hope to hear very soon from you. Or is there any compensation for my injury? Yes.
Yeah, hello? What? They are injured workers? Oh my god. How can that thing happen? Yeah. Okay. Oh my god, I need to tell boss now. Yeah, hello boss. I want to inform you that one of our workers is injured. Yeah, I still don't know her condition. I don't know boss. Okay boss, okay. We see there. I see you there.
My gosh, how can this happen? Okay. Okay, from this report, I got a report that said your staff got an accident in your factory. So from this report too, it is explained that your company did not have a full training to your staff. So your company can be sued if the staff and the workers here did not get full training.
Are you sure? I think I did give my employees the training that they need. I already asked my HR to take over this matter. I don't know. My HR is to be blamed, you know.
Oh yeah. Actually boss, I have used all the money for that training for my personal use. I'm sorry boss.
From this case, your company can get sued and they can get their full compensation. Okay? The worst thing that could happen to your company is your company maybe get sued or closed due to lack of safety and health to the workers.
Allah! Why did Mekilang got sued? This is not fair, you know. Why did my biscuit company have to take responsibility over this insolent behavior? I need...
Boss, sorry boss. I am truly sorry boss. Don't fire me boss. Please boss, forgive me. Forgive me for this one time. Please boss, please don't fire me. Sorry boss.
Okay, Shaza, I have received the report of an incident that happened to a biscuit factory workers, right? Okay, so you know, under the Department of Occupational Safety and Health, we must understand the requirement of safety and health legislation, and we need to create a safe and health workplace. Is it our responsibility to ensure the safety of employees? So that company needs to give the full training by this month for all their workers. And also, the factory cannot operate and needs to be temporarily closed until the case was settled.
Hello, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. To meet Dr. Husna, I am Shaza Sharafina. Okay, today our group will present about safety, health and security. Safety is a condition in which the physical well of people is protected. In health, the general state of physical, mental and emotional well-being of people is protected. The security is the protection of employees and organizational facilities. The law on safety and health. Based on OSHA 1994, secure the safety, health and welfare among all workforce in Malaysia, protect others against risk to safety or health in connection with the activities of persons at work. Next is the philosophy of OSHA. The responsibility to ensure safety and health at the workplace lies with those who take the risk and with those who work with the risk. OSHA is a self-regulating scheme that is designed to suit the particular industry or organization. Encourages cooperation, consultation and participation of employees and management in efforts to upgrade the standards of safety and health at the workplace. The scope of OSHA: manufacturing, mining and quarrying, construction, agriculture, forestry and fishing, utilities, which is electric, water and gas, transportation, storage and communication, wholesale and retail trades. The scope of OSHA also at the hotel and the restaurant, financial insurance, real estate and business service, public service and statutory authority. The legal duty of employer under OSHA have a written safety policy and must be disseminated to all employees if employee more than 5 employees. Legal duty of employer under OSHA is to form up a safety committee if employee more than 40 employees. Legal duty of employer under OSHA 3 is appoint qualified safety officer if contract price more than 20 million, building and engineering construction, or employ more than 100 employees or employ more than 500 employees in any manufacturing. Duties of employer under OSHA take general measures to ensure safety and health of employees and others. For example, training, inform hazards, safety rules, and personal protective equipment. Duties of employer under OSHA is to report major accident to DOSH in the event of fatality or more than 4 days sick leave. Legal duty of employee under OSHA is reasonable care for the safety and health, cooperate with employer on any safety and health requirement imposed by the employer, wear or use at all times any protective equipment, follow any instruction or measure on occupational safety and health instituted by the employer. Enforcement of OSHA by DOSH. Inspection, investigate accident. DOSH may issue improvement notice or order to stop work until the hazard removed. Prosecute employer at the magistrate court if employer or OSHA or employee fail to perform legal duties under OSHA.
Hi, my name is Nia Alisrina. So here I will explain to you about DOSH or DOSH. The Department of Occupational Safety and Health is a department under the Ministry of Human Resources. As a government agency, the department is responsible for the administration and enforcement of legislation related to occupational safety and health of the country. This department is to guarantee the safety, health, and welfare of employees at work, as well as protecting others from the hazard that arise from their job activities. Jabatan Keselamatan dan Kesihatan Pekerjaan, formerly known as Jabatan Kilang dan Jenderal, is given the mandate to administer and enforce the safety and health law in Malaysia. There are 3 objectives of the Department of Occupational Safety and Health. Here we can see 6 roles of DOSH. First, to prepare and preserve a workplace with a safe and health working system. Second, to provide basic welfare facilities to all workers. Third, to revise and improve on this policy whenever necessary. And the fourth is to investigate all accidents, disease, poisonous, and dangerous occurrences, and to have action to ensure that these occurrences will not be repeated. And the next is to ensure all staff are provided with the relevant information, training, and supervision regarding method to carry out their duties in a safe manner and without causing any risk to health. And the last one is to comply with all requirements of legislation related to safety and health as stated in the Occupational Safety and Health Act 1994, as well as regulation and codes of practice which have been approved.
Hello, my name is Aini. Managing safety issue is creating a culture of safety. Ways to involve and engage employees in safety program. 1 is train this at safety standard with managers. 2nd, establish safety incentive and reward. 3rd, be involved in accident investigation. Recordable case is any occupational death, illness or injury to be recorded in the log. There are 3 safety hazard and issue. First, fatigues. More of a problem in organization that operate around the clock or have night shift. 2nd, destructive driving. Giving workers incentive to engage in destructive driving. 3rd, workplace violence. Any physical assault, threatening behavior or verbal abuses occurring in the work setting. There are several workplace emergency, which is flood, fires, toxic gas release, explosion, chemical spill, radiological accident. Reducing violence in the workplace. Firstly, management commitment and employee involvement in preventing acts of violence. 2nd, analyzing the workplace to uncover areas of potential violence. 3rd, preventing and controlling violence by designing a safe workplace and work practice. 4th, providing violence prevention training throughout the organization. And last is evaluating violence program effectiveness. Crisis management teams, composed of hourly and managerial employees, work in conjunction with human resources to conduct initial risk assessment survey, develop emergency action plans, and perform crisis intervention during emergency events.
Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Nurin Jazlin binti Muhammad Nordin. I will talk about managing health issue. Okay, now let's start with creating a healthy work environment. What is ergonomic? In a simple words, it is some kind of human factors which is include scientific discipline, concern, involve the understanding of interactions among humans and other elements of a system, profession that applies theory, principles, data, and methods to design in order to optimize human well-being and overall system performance. Okay, on your right side, there are ergonomics program which is work conduct in an organization. There are 6 examples of ergonomics program which is important to have this program in management in order to cope with the organization success flow, which is a healthy work life can improve productivity working system and can reduce cost outcome. Health hazards and issue includes communicable disease, transportation accidents, workplace violence, gas exposure, and some other injuries. The most common issue involved is cumulative trauma disorder, which is involved muscle injury, nerve, tendons, ligament, joints, and spinal disease caused by repeated stress and strain. These would develop from improper working positioning, repetition, and force. And next, the computer workstation issue also involve the visual difficulties, muscular ache and pains, and job stress among the employees. Next is chemical hazard. The terms includes chemicals which an agent could damage the lungs, skin, eyes, or mucous membrane. So, in an organization, there are material safety data sheets (MSDS), which it is a document that contains information on potential hazard substances and how to work safely with the chemical product. The third one is smoking and tobacco smoke. Also could affect the working environment and also the people itself. Environmental tobacco smoke (ETS) might happen in workplace or public place, so an organization has to initiate the smoking policies by specifying when and where the smoking will be allowed. Lastly, blood-borne pathogens (BBP) involve the most common concern, such as HIV, HBV, and HCV. The employee in industries may come with contact with blood or any other fluids, so the employers require to follow the OSHA's standards regarding the blood-borne pathogens. So, in order to have a healthy working environment, it is important for management or HR to take a step in mitigating the health issue in the workplace. Okay, now let's look at building better physical and emotional health among employees. There are some workplace programs that can be addressed the issue to the staff or employee in order to improve the employee welfare. The issue includes our wellness and weight issue. On your left side, we can see that this program approach to increase a person's physical exercise and adapting them to nutritional dietary programs. Next, on your right side is job stress and burnout. Any adjustive demand caused by physical, mental, or emotional factors that require coping behavior is a stress, while eustress is positive stress that accompanies achievement and acceleration. And distress is a harmful stress characterized by a loss of feelings of security and adequacy.
Burnout, a severe stage of distress manifesting itself in depression, frustration, and loss of productivity. Depression defines the negative emotional states of mind marked by feelings of low spirits, gloominess, sadness, and loss of pleasure in ordinary activities. Next is alcoholism. Alcoholism is defined as excessive and repetitive drinking of alcoholic beverages to the extent that the drinker repeatedly is harmed or harm others. Alcoholism is classified as disability under American with Disability Act. Alcoholism does not discriminate between men and women. It also can affect workers in every occupational category. Last but not least, drug abuse or substance abuse. It happens when a person uses a drug over and over again in ways that they hurt their health. Employees abusing illegal substances drive up expenditure for businesses because of safety concerns and thievery, reduce productivity, absenteeism, and accidents. Moving on to the following slide, which outlines how to deal with work-related stress. Here are some tips for job stress-free. Number 1, build a rewarding relationship with co-workers. Number 2, talk openly with manager or employees about your job or personal concerns. Number 3, set realistic deadlines by negotiating a reasonable deadlines with manager. Number 4, when you are stressed at work, make time for relaxation. Number 5, take short breaks from work area as a change of pace. Number 6, do not greatly exceed your skills. You must know your own limit. Managing security issue. Security issue means any circumstance, threat, vulnerability, act or omission that possess a possibility of causing a security incident. So, a security management must be involved as a proactive measure taken to protect, prevent and safeguard both human and material resources in an organization. A security management must be included in all aspects such as the security audit, control access, computer security, security personnel, plus employee security and selection.